welcome to episode 25. This is TBR Wrestling Entertainment Monday Night Raw review. Monday Night Raw tonight wasn't as good as I thought it should have been. To me, it dragged on. There was a lot of filler in the show. But anyways, we're going to kick it off. We saw a recap of Monday Night Raw's attack. Triple H and Daniel Bryan the week prior. Stephanie McMahon would come out, basically talking trash about the Brooklyn, New York fans and Mr. Daniel Bryan. She'd be interrupted by Randy Orton, who was basically kissing her ass in a kind of a dick kind of way, trying to get Triple H to back out of the main event, a triple threat match. Triple H would beat Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan and CM Punk chants were throughout this whole show. CM Punk's chants probably more than Daniel Bryan for most of tonight, actually. I'll talk more about the CM Punk chants at the end of this video. Batista would come out, basically making fun of Stephanie, basically calling Stephanie a slut in a PG way. And she would slap a taste out of his mouth. The funniest thing about this segment was when she slapped Batista, Randy Orton fell down laughing. Batista would spear Randy Orton and hold both titles up high. So that's basically in our first match. Our first match was actually a great match. I didn't expect it to be this great. Alberto Del Rio versus Christian versus Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. The winner gets a title match, Intercontinental title match, and you get Biggie Langston at ringside. Was a great match. Really well. It was just really well done. Christian wins with a kill switch on Ziggler. I rate that's 3.5 stars. Really well done. I think Christian deserved the win. Bray Wyatt cuts a promo about the legacy of John Cena and saying Cena underestimates the whole Wyatt family, and that will be the demise of his legacy at WrestleMania 30. Sin Cara defeats Damien Sandow. We had Scooby-Doo come to the ring with Sin Cara, coming out of the Mystery Machine. I'm not going to diss this because, in a way, it was very awesome because the legacy of Scooby-Doo has been around for decades. So, I guess, people want to shit on it, they can, but I'm not really going to because, it wasn't a big part of the show. He just came out. It was a 2-minute match. No really harm done. Then we see Los Matadors defeat Ryback with one of the Matadors. I think he rolled up Axel due to the Shield distraction. After the match, Shield comes to the ring against Revenge. They spear Ryback and triple powerbomb him. So, the Shield was getting such a pop tonight. It was so amazing to see the Shield the way they were going. I don't think anybody is more over than the Shield except Daniel Bryan right now. Just because everybody's liked them for over a year. But now they have a reason to cheer them. So they're going to. Next, we had a sit-down interview in the ring with Michael Cole, Triple H. Triple H says that Daniel Bryan put the fans in harm's way. And basically, it was Triple H doing everything he can. He says Daniel Bryan wanted the game, and Daniel Bryan got the game. He says the way the world has changed is pathetic. He says he will win the WWE World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. Triple H actually cutting a really great kind of promo, kind of little segment. I'm really digging the Triple H Daniel Bryan match. Then we saw Cody Rhodes defeat Fandango with a disaster kick. I rate that 2 stars. I think it's sad to see we're not going to see Rhodes against Goldust. I think that should have happened. Maybe down the line we will see this. I think you need to have Goldust turn heel on Rhodes in the future. They're not doing anything with them too, and they're both really talented guys. Goldust has had a re-emergence in his great career. Cody Rhodes is a great young guy. One of the best young talent that he has. Hulk Hogan comes out and he panders to the crowd, gets his cheap pop, and talks about how huge WrestleMania 30 will be. The stars have sabotaged Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I do not know the other guy because this segment bored the hell out of me. I was more excited to see a person in a Scooby-Doo costume than to see an Arnold Schwarzenegger on TV. What does that tell you? It'll get interrupted by The Miz. The Miz going full-fledged heel. They would throw him over the top rope in honor of Andre the Giant, I guess. I will say this, Hulk Hogan's return recently, I have enjoyed it because you can't have WrestleMania 30 without Hulk Hogan. I'm sorry, it's not possible. I wish Andre was still alive so he would be there. I'm glad they're doing the Memorial Battle Royal thing. I really do think it could go a while. I think it could be a new thing for WrestleMania. The question is how they're gonna take place when the Undertaker finally retires. How are they gonna fill that void? This Battle Royal could be one of the things. Next, we see Big Show versus Titus O'Neil. Big Show hits with a big knockout punch, 1.5 star. Got a question. Titus O'Neil turned on Darren Young. He turned on him. They had a match. Titus beat Darren Young. Now Titus O'Neil loses to everybody. Like, if you're gonna push somebody, at least don't make them lose every match. But still, Big Show needs to win. They need to hype Big Show for the Battle Royal. Backstage, we had the Shield stepping up to Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon says they will face the Real Americans later on tonight. John Cena was in backstage. He was, I guess, washing his face in the sink, and we saw the sheet mask in the background, basically trying to fill out John Cena losing his mind. And I just want to do this because WWE, you have really done it this year. Clap, 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 clap. Inducted Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. I don't care what name you give him. He's going into the Hall of Fame. And me, as a wrestling fan from the 90s, really appreciates this. It's long overdue. I am glad Scott Hall is off alcohol. He's finally gotten clean. DDP is the thing for this. Scott Hall is the kind of guy that everybody wants to see get well. He has a lot of good memories for a lot of young fans, even some teenage fans, even people around my age of 20, remember him as Razor Ramon, as Scott Hall, the NWO. So I really want to give it to WWE for doing this. I really do. Next, we have the match of the night: the Shield, Ambrose and Rollins versus the Real Americans. This was perfection. You have Cesaro, who is an amazing wrestler. Swagger is a great wrestler. Ambrose is a great seller and a wrestler, and so is Rollins. Rollins is an amazing athlete. Rollins and Ambrose win. Then Cesaro attacks Rollins and rains Superman punches and speared him. The Shield triple power Cesaro through the announcing table. Then Kane and New Age Outlaws come out, and at WrestleMania 30, we will see Kane and the New Age Outlaws against the Shield. Very excited to see that too. Rate that 4 stars. Next, we have the Undertaker Brock Lesnar segment. Basically, it was Paul Heyman spitting his nonsense about Brock Lesnar ending the streak. Till the Druids came out, they brought the casket out. Brock Lesnar started stomping on the casket. Casket came open. Undertaker wasn't there. Brock Lesnar would say he's leaving. Casket opens. Out comes Undertaker. Paul Heyman is hilarious when he's scared. It makes me laugh. He's screaming to a Brock's what? Almost 300 pounds or over 300 pounds. He's screaming to Brock Lesnar to get out of the ring. I'm sitting here thinking, if he wants to get out of the ring, he'll get out of the fucking ring. But Undertaker would close out him over the top of onto the casket. It ends with both of them pointing towards the WrestleMania 30 sign. There has been a few matches added to WrestleMania, but also I want to talk about the CM Punk chants. Now, nobody's a bigger CM Punk fan than I was, but fans need to get over it. He's gone. He took his ball and he went home. He did the same thing Stone Cold did. I don't hate him for it, but I mean I understand why he did it, but I also understand that life goes on. Okay, CM Punk's gone, but now we get the emergence of Daniel Bryan, the emergence of Cesaro, the emergence of Bray Wyatt. So many great things could happen with the departure of CM Punk. Who knows? Maybe in a year from now, he'll return. You don't know that. Maybe he just went home to heal his wounds. He's not going to go to TNA. You may see him wrestle again in Ring of Honor. You may never see him wrestle again. He may retire. But, again, I know a lot of fans are going to miss CM Punk. I will miss him as well, but again, I want to go to a show and chant his name. Just because you chant his name doesn't mean he's going to be there. Also, a main event tomorrow night. Make sure you tune in on the WWE Network to watch it. You will see Big E Langston versus Christian for the Intercontinental title. Also, Tuesday night, remember my main event results will be on right after main event airs. Next week on Raw, we will have the WWE World Heavyweight Champion against the Royal Rumble winner Batista, non-title match. Make sure you check that out. We have, I think it was announced 3 new matches. Was it 3 new matches or 2 new matches? We also announced that AJ Lee would defend her Divas title in the Vicky Guerrero Invitational Tournament. It's basically AJ Lee versus every diva in the WWE. I think that's going to be a good thing for WrestleMania. I've been vocal about my opinions of the women wrestling WWE. It sucks. It's gotten better though. It's gotten better since AJ became Divas champion. She's entertaining. You don't want to see some diva that just looks good as champion. She's not the best wrestler in the Divas division now. Everybody knows that. Everybody that's ever watched wrestling knows that. Natalya is. But again, Natalya is boring. I'd see AJ going there. I'd possibly losing it to Naomi or Natty, or if they do Eva Marie, I will shoot myself in the fucking head. Then I would scream. I would just scream if they do that. But even worse, I think the next Divas champion should be Paige when she gets called up. I think when she gets called up and have AJ keep the title, lose it to Paige. That's my opinion. Or Emma. If Emma wins it, I won't complain. I think Emma's a great wrestler. Also, we will see the Shield against New Age Outlaws and Kane. I think this match will probably open up. If not open up, it'll be the second or third match to get the crowd into it. I think you need to give the Shield one last big win of as a group, and then eventually break them up. You know, probably Ambrose turning on them, which I think that's the best way to go. For more to know, also the match. I'm going to say this: the match I'm looking forward to the most right now is not Triple H and Daniel Bryan. Even though that, I think that would be a great match. It's John Cena and Bray Wyatt. What they're doing is brilliant. They're turning this into a great thing. I think you have Bray Wyatt go over. That is for me. Make sure you check my video out tomorrow on main event, and also for all you YouTubers who want to plug in your videos, I will send you a place to go on Facebook. You go there, you have your videos plugged by other members of the group, and you can always get new subscribers and stuff. You subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you back. If you like this video, comment down below, subscribe, have a good day.